Hey guys, today I'm gonna be doing a Draw My Life. So, what this is I'm gonna, you've probably seen one of these. I'm gonna draw how my life started and how it's going so far. So, let's get started. Learn about my life. Yeah. So, basically, it started out with my mom and my dad. My mom had hair like this, and here's my dad. They met each other, and they liked each other, and they had little hearts like this in between them. And, so then eventually my mom and my dad, they were, I don't know, probably eating somewhere at a restaurant, and my my dad, he got down on his broken leg, and he decided to propose to my mom. Now, it wasn't a ring on the box. I was pretty sure it was spaghetti, and he was holding spaghetti to my mom, and she said yes, and they got married. So then, right after that, they went in. They went into the motel, and yeah, they went there after he proposed, and there was a bed, and my dad, he got on the bed, and he did one of those. He's sat on. I don't really like this part. It's kind of long and it's boring. I don't like that one. So let's skip to the good part. Mommy and daddy had a baby, and that baby was me. It was a stupid, ugly baby. Probably had a really cool haircut like this. I don't know. I don't remember. I was a baby. So there's me. I was a little baby, and then after I was born, after the procedure, my dad took me, a little baby, and he said, "You know what? I know exactly what to do with you, boy." And then he took me to the orphanage. So he put me up for adoption. He sent me to the orphanage, and pretty much the orphanage was a little baby jail. So I was sitting there in this baby cell, waiting to be adopted, because my dad, stupid man, he said, "I don't like you." So he put me in there in my little stupid baby suit, and I was just sitting there for the longest time. Anyway, I was in this little baby box, and oh god, I was sitting there, and what I remember is these two people came in. There were two people, and I remember seeing them walk through the door. It was a woman. She kind of looked like that, and there was a man, a little man, and they walked up to me, and then the woman said, "Hey, look at this stupid fucking baby. Look at him," and then the man, he paid such a big amount of money for me. For some reason, he paid a bunch of money. I think it was like $7. That's a lot of money. He spent it to adopt me, and then he it turns out that I didn't realize it at first, and I didn't know. I can't believe I never knew. But this man was actually the man himself, Danny DeVito. This was Danny DeVito, and he had these glasses on, and I don't know how I didn't see him at first, but he was a big man. He came in with his wife, his temporary wife. He was a big, strong man. He had big arms, and his hands were also backwards. His thumb was on the wrong side, and he was this big, strong man. And he came in and he adopted me, and when I found out it was him, I was really surprised, and I thought, man, I must be really lucky to have this man adopt me, Danny DeVito. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. So what we did is he took me to his big house. It was so big. It had this door and a really big windows and a high ceiling. And then in front of the house there was this big sign that said Danny DeVito's house. And I saw that, and I was like, man, I must be really, really lucky to be adopted by this guy. I know I hit the jackpot with this one. So we're gonna move on to the next part. Here he is. Now I grew up a little bigger, and this was after a little while, and my dad, Danny DeVito, walked in the room, and he sat me down. Here I was, probably still had that dumb haircut. Here I am, not in the baby suit anymore, just a little boy, and my dad said, "Listen, son, we gotta talk." And he told me about his plan, why he really wanted to adopt me. He said he had this plan. He wanted to ship me off in a plane. That's why he sent a lot of money. Never mind, not a plane. It doesn't look like a plane. He wanted to ship me with all the money he spent with me. That's why he spent a lot of money, and he wanted to ship me for a special plan to a place called Ireland. And that's what Ireland looks like. He told me his plan. He said he needed this really special limited edition Coca-Cola bottle from Ireland, and he needed me to pick it up. So he sent me to the dock. I packed my things, and he gave me a ship, and then I went to go sailing to Ireland. But little did he know, whoop-de-doo, stupid ass me, little baby, didn't know how to sail, because I was a little toddler boy. So I accidentally sailed to the moon instead of Ireland. I didn't know where I was going, so I went to the moon, and I was standing there. I didn't know what to do. I was just there, and it was really boring because it was this dumb planet with nothing there, and I was just standing here on the moon. And, I was really bored. But then I was around the moon, and I met this guy. He was a little alien. He had one big eye, and he had a mouth and a horn and 2 eyes. His name was Rufus, and Rufus met me there at the moon. And he also, one thing about Rufus, he really liked his computer. So when I got there, he didn't even notice me because he was on his computer, and he was looking at his computer, and it looked like he was really enjoying his computer. So I didn't know what a computer was when I saw him, so I didn't know what that thing was. So I walked over, and I saw his computer. I was like, wow, that's so cool. Well, I don't know what that is. That's pretty cool. So what I did is I walked up to him, and I said, hey Rufus, look at this knife I have. Look at this knife. And then Rufus was all scared. He was like, oh my god, what are you doing? And then I walked up to him, and I said, fuck you, Rufus. And I stabbed him, and he died, and I took his laptop. Then I took his computer, and I did a lot of things with it. It was pretty cool, and it doesn't look like a computer. It looks like a Game Boy. But I looked at the computer, and what was on the screen, it was amazing. There was this thing called YouTube, and it was a video website, and I've never seen anything like that. I didn't know people could just make videos on it. So I was like, I'm gonna make videos on YouTube. And I thought they were really funny what people were doing on there. There were so many good people on YouTube, and I decided I want to do that. So I took my boat, and I shipped back to America, and I went to go. I took this video camera from a man on the street. He wasn't using it. I mean, my cause was better. I was gonna be a YouTuber. I was gonna be famous. So once I made this YouTube channel, I did gaming stuff. I did gaming videos. It was pretty funny. I did comedy skits. Yeah, there's that. Those were pretty good. And I also did action skits, more serious tones on that one. And I was very successful. I didn't get any money, but one day I heard a knock on the door while I was recording. I was like, it was bothering me. I was recording a video, and this knock on the door really made me angry. And then, boom, out of the door burst the man himself. I didn't know he was here. It was my dad, Danny DeVito. He came in, and he was really angry. And he came in, and he saw that I was back. He didn't know that I didn't go to Ireland and get his special Coca-Cola bottle. And he was like, I'm so mad at you. And I was arguing with him. I was like, I didn't know how to sail the boat. And then he got really angry after we were arguing, and he said, "Oh my God, I need that Coca-Cola bottle." And then he pulled a gun on me, and he was like, he loaded the gun, and then he shot it, and he killed me because I didn't get his Coca-Cola bottle, and that was the end of my YouTube channel. So that's my life. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Goodbye.